Hello, this is a recording of the Void 1.1/Void 2 game system about to begin anytime. So I got 3 units with the helmetless guy as the sergeant and 5 troopers and 2 bot extra Fibroscythe troopers for the 3 units of Interdict Marines led by Commander Task. And over here I have 7 troopers for the Convict Legionaries with a sergeant, a minigunner, and a flamer. And the 2 sides are set for war. We shall see what happens now. Viridians won the war off and will go first. Viridians decide to move forward and concentrate fire on this unit. Here's the first roll. 2 hits are scored. Viridians decide to move forward and concentrate fire on this unit. Here's the first roll. 2 Viridians are removed. On to the Convict Legionaries' turn. 2 follow-up hits are scored on the Interdict Marines. 4 more hits are scored on the Convict Legionaries. Going to be tough to endure. More wounds onto the Convict Legionaries. They're going down quick. The central unit moves up and unloads on the unit of Convict Legionaries with Commander Task in the middle. Only 1 wound is scored. The 3rd Interdict force and moves forward and has to unload on the central Convict Legionaries. 3 wounds are scored. 3rd and final unit of Convict Legionaries move forward and attempt to engage the unit with Mr. Trask in it. 5 hits are scored, and now the unit's in dire straits. Hits are scored, which is not quite enough to cause him to break. On to round 2. On to 1 more wound scored. Is a wound with 1 more model removed. Praetor Maximus is moving forward at full steam ahead. 3 wounds are scored, and now we'll see about the injuries. 1 wound is scored, taking the unit down to 5. The unit moves forward that was just struck and returns the fire with 3 hits, getting 2 more removed. And now the Convict Legionaries are ready to strike a mortal blow to the Interdict Marines. However, they only get 2 wounds. The Interdict step forward and prepare to unleash a salvo, hitting nothing. The final Interdict Marines prepare to make short work of them, netting 2 wounds. The final Interdict Marines move forward and prepare to unleash hell, netting a total of 2 wounds. As the unit is not quite within charge range, the Interdict Marines will attempt to evade the onrushing Penal Legion and fire into it as they go, causing 1 wound. Penal Legion will return as quickly as they can and manage to flame a whole bunch of the enemy, doing 2 out of 3 and leaving the Interdict Marines with the last man standing, which he's good. Trask and his 2 assault marines scoot over to join hands with the 1. The central unit of Convict Legionaries move forward to hose down what's left of Trask's unit. Trask is getting burned pretty bad. He and the Interdict Marines survive by 1 each. 1 roll. Then after a rush move on the far side, a vicious scrum erupts. After the scrum, the Interdict Marines lost 1 and the Convict Legionaries lost 6. It's ugly. 6 units are wiped out by the Convict Legionaries. 6 units are wiped out by the Interdict Marines, and 3 units are wiped out by the Convict Legionaries. Now let's check for panic. Passing their panic test, the Convict Legionaries will go ahead and make their attack rolls. 1 Convict Legionary falls to the enemy fire. The interdict Marines close in for another go. Invictus on the mount gets his final attack. Both he and his steed fail to hit. Does make a panic test. It's a hot time in the old town tonight. Trask survives the flamer. Trask moves in for his final farewell. He waited through most of the combat until the flamer cut him down. The remaining far interdict Marine comes in and gives additional attacks. He managed to get one, and the enemies managed to get two, but failed to wound, so he comes out ahead. Last minute Hail Many by the Petro Cantus can't help them at all. One last round to go. Marines go for one last shot. So the convict legionaries are down one lictor, but they can't keep all of them up, and that last troop over there goes down. Final round. Praetor Kent Maximus is left all alone. Even odds, it goes to the last guy standing. And the Praetor comes through in the end, wiping out the last legionary and winning the day, with two other men with him. Closer than I thought it would be. Turned out to be a very good fight. Stay tuned for more as I get this all dialed in and worked out.